Previous video lecture, we saw the introduction to neural network. Now, in this video lecture, we will see what a shallow network computes. First of all, what is mean by a shallow network? Its structure is displayed on the screen. So, the shallow network will have one or two hidden layers. It will not have many hidden layers. That is called as the shallow network. And we can see in this diagram x1, x2, x3 are the inputs and goes to the one layer of hidden layer, and then it goes to the output neuron, then we get the output. So basically shallow network means it has one or two hidden layers. So what is a neuron? So when we see a neuron, we can see in this diagram, different inputs go into the neuron, and in the neuron there are two parts. One part is, as you can see on the screen, it is Z, and another part is A. Okay, Z is the nonlinear combination of the inputs and weights and bias. That is WTX plus B. WT because it is a transpose, X plus B, that is Z. And then after that, Z is not output, but the output is got from applying a particular function on Z. So here it is represented as sigma of Z. Sigma of Z means sigma is some function applied on the Z. In perceptron we applied thresholding function. We also saw about sigmoid function. So likewise a function is applied on the Z. After application of a particular function on Z, we will get the output A. So it has two parts. The first part computes the output Z using the inputs and weights, and the second part performs some activation on Z using some function, and finally we get the output. What is a hidden layer? So hidden layer comprises of different neurons, each of which performs two calculations, like shown in the previous slide. Two calculations, one is Z and another one is A. The four neurons present in the hidden layer of our shallow neural network compute the following. Suppose you take four neurons. First is Z. Z is W transpose X plus B, and A is some function applied on Z. So here we can see in the bracket whatever the number that is written, that is the layer number, and the suffix numbers like B1, A1, those are neuron numbers. Okay, so the numbers inside the bracket is the layer number, and the number that is there in the suffix, it is the neuron number. So for example, Z1 of 1 indicates Z of corresponding to the neuron 1 which is present in the first layer. W1 of 1 indicates the W weight of the first neuron present in the first layer. Okay, so likewise Z2, Z3, Z4. So these are the Z of different, say, neurons. So Z1 means first neuron Z, Z2 means second neuron Z, Z3 means third neuron Z, Z4 means fourth neurons Z. But in the bracket you can see 1. 1 means first layer. So for every neuron and for every layer, the Z is calculated and the output A is calculated. So sigma of X, that is the sigma of Z, means some function applied on Z. That some function can be a sigmoid function, for which the formula, as we have seen before, is sigma of X is equal to 1 divided by 1 plus e to the power minus X. So sigma of Z means 1 divided by 1 to the power e to the power minus Z. And how the sigmoid function looks. Suppose you want to plot the sigmoid function, you can plot it by keeping sigma of Z in y-axis and Z in x-axis. So when you plot, you are going to get a sigmoid function like this. This is the sigmoid function. So what it indicates, this sigmoid function, is for negative values of x-axis, that is for negative values of Z, okay, the sigma of Z is very 0, and for positive values of z, the sigma value is 1. Okay, so to make this we use the sigmoid function. So in the next class we will see about the vectorization technique. Okay, thank you.